Hey everybody, hello there, you, individually, you. Time for another video. So, I just wanted to say, do you know the way, I'm sharing my thoughts with you, do you know the way a lot of people say Namaste? And I like that, and I say like it's lovely, Namaste to you, it's nice, it's a very nice thing. But also, do you notice that a lot of people are very, in the spiritual community, and obviously in life also, they're very, very serious about this. Like, they might say Namaste, but they don't really smile or laugh or joke or play that much. Like, I was just thinking that I'd much prefer. They felt like it's a rule, it's a regulation. I'd much prefer if people in the spirituality community and everywhere, all across the board, were much more like light-hearted in life. Much more like happier and playfuler and smilier and jokier and laughing, and they weren't so like uptight or serious about like the rules and regulations of their religion or spirituality that they believe in. So for example, like you didn't have to bow to the altar, or you didn't have to kiss or the thing, or you didn't have to follow the rules. There's no rules. It's just more like natural and simple and like innocent and naive, like a child, So like I'm just thinking, is following, is knowing or sensing the life that you are beyond the physical form and the thoughts, etc. Is knowing this like a serious thing? Like, is knowing who you are sort of a serious type of thing to be serious or stern about? For me, it's like there's nothing that could be further from being not serious. Like, it's definitely not a serious thing to know who you are, to feel who you are sometimes, to sense who you are, to feel connected with other people, to say Namaste or to bow or to give the sign. It's like just a lovely, wonderful like thing to be happy about and to celebrate and to rejoice, to have a party about. Like children are great at having parties because their hair is down. They have their hair loose. They're not thinking. They're just behaving and acting from the heart, acting from their feelings, Whereas the adult human, like, we're conditioned. So even saying Namaste is a conditioning to some degree. It's what we've learned is normal and proper to express something. It's the rule of the day. Whereas in a different time, it would be a different word in a different language, and a different place. In a different language, it would be a different word, possibly. And in a different place, it would also be, in a different place, it would be a different word, possibly a different language, different place, different culture. It could be a different way of expressing. So there's no one right way of expressing anything. There's not a rule like that's right, that's correct. It's like what resonates with you the most. Like for me, I as I said already, I like to not follow the rules as such unless they're like there to protect us, etc. Like cross the road at a green man. But generally, I prefer to be real and authentic, which just means not following a rule, but following my heart and following what resonates with me. Because that's only when you're not copying something or somebody. A group of people or somebody who thought something is right a while ago in the past, they made a rule. So whenever you follow that, you're following what these people thought was right at the time. And who knows, were these people following their higher selves or their heart? So you'll see that in modern life, a lot of the rules and regulations are completely messed up, like the procedures and the way things are happening. Beautiful day. It's raining here actually a little bit. If anybody saw my video yesterday, I was over here, sitting against the wall here. And it was lovely and sunny, but it kind of started raining soon after, which is okay, I don't mind. But the way I am now, I kind of just prefer just much more like laughing and dancing or singing or that type of behaviour, like childlike, no rule type of behaviour, just genuineness, like how people feel type of behaviour. And you know what, like when you say Namaste, you're just saying like, I love you, I honor and love, and I see the place where you are, the truth of you, I honor and pay attention and give respect and reverence and attention to the truth of you rather than what I simply look at, etc. And like that's a lovely thing, it's a very nice thing to do that. But if you want to celebrate it, you're going to be like, you you won't be saying namaste with a serious face and then be really serious before and after. How could that be possibly serious, to be like so serious about something so delightful and beautiful? Like, wouldn't it be more like rejoicing, like like a party, like fun and laughter and jumping up and down and skipping? Aye, it's sun shower. So you know what I mean, yeah? You know, I'm not having a go at anybody. I'm not like heavy or thinking all seriously about this. It's just something that cropped into my mind today, this morning. I thought I'd share it with you. And I think it'd be much nicer if there's more like happiness and smiles and laughter and fun, playfulness and dancing and singing and this, that and the other. Like just that's like a really deep connection for me. It's communion, it's a bond when you get to smile with people. It just creates such a bond. It goes beyond culture, it goes beyond the boundaries of the cultures and age and religion. When people like share a smile or a joke or a laugh or a happiness together, it's deep, you know, it's very deep, it's lovely. It's such a human connection, you know, it's a very feelable, palpable feeling. It's more than saying namaste to me, like, because that's almost like conceptual. It can be from the heart for sure. I know, but for a lot of people it's conceptual. It's like, I know I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and now I'm saying namaste. I like it. It's like we can say namaste but include a little bit of like playfulness, childlikeness, relaxing. Letting go of the rules. Being more innocent and childlike again. Less rule following, less procedure following. I'm not really a person who likes procedures too much, to be honest. Just to let you know a little bit about me. Because I was sick many years ago, for 10 years basically speaking, I'm just getting better now, finally. I'm on the way, I'm reasonably good on the way. I couldn't make plans anymore with people, because if I made a plan to go out walking or shopping or travelling or to a party with people, the next day or 2 or 3 days later, whenever it was, I could easily be just feeling like really bad and tired and just unwell. So it would disappoint people when I just say, like, I don't want to go now, like I can't go, or I'm just feeling wrecked. People didn't understand that. They get disappointed and they judge you. But anyway, I also know now that happens anyway when you make plans with people and if you cancel. What I like to do now is, I do make plans with people, of course I do, and now because I'm weller I can definitely keep the plans like a typical person type of thing. But what I like to do is generally pencil things in. It's like a preliminary plan. It's like, hey, I hope you don't get disappointed if something happens with me, or I won't get disappointed if something happens with you. And let's say I say we go to the park tomorrow, or walk the pier tomorrow. It's okay if somebody changes their mind. Like if something better for you comes along, so to speak, or if you just happen to be feeling less emotionally well or physically well, it's cool, we can change and we can go again later in the day, or we can go again the next day or next week. So I'm just really chill and lighthearted and like peaceful and fine about everything really with that. And I've just had this work out amazingly well with people in my life so far. Maybe you can try it if you want, but I know everyone's different, so nobody has to do the same thing. But it's worked out very well for me. So, yeah, I like just to be flexible, adaptable, non-judgmental. So if something goes wrong, so to speak, the way people typically say, I don't judge it as wrong, I judge it as fine and okay, and maybe an opportunity, just fine, no big deal. What can I do now? Let's get on with it. Be happy now, be appreciative now. Just living in gratitude is really like the secret, really. Living in gratitude, which kind of entails non-judgment too, because if you're grateful for something, you're not really judging it to be wrong or bad or shouldn't be happening, because then you wouldn't be grateful for it. So gratitude is like the end of the ladder almost. It involves non-judgment. It implies non-judgment and non-resistance. Because if you're doing judgment or resistance, you can't really be gratitude then. So if you get to gratitude, you've gotten rid of resistance and you've gotten rid of judgment. You've thrown it into the ground and you've stepped on it. You've beaten up judgment and you've beaten up resistance, and now you're in gratitude. So so funny. So in a way you could say, like, now, like what I'm talking about now, like this video is a little bit about just like chilling out a little bit in life, not being too fixed or serious. Don't be inflexible, you know. Life is constant change and you have to be adaptable. You have to be willing to see the good in things, to see the ego in yourself that's unconsciously or consciously judging and resisting, always labeling, blaming, giving out, attacking, condemning, criticizing somebody or somebody, seeing the flaws in somebody, calling it, like we have to see the so-called flaws in people so we can help change, okay? But when it's done without a negative emotion, like without an uncomfortable so-called negative emotion, when it's done without that, it's just in lightness and it's in goodness and it's in just simply changing for the better and more happiness and peaceful and better connections in life. It's not an argument. It's not attacking when you're neutral or positive about stuff. It's about seeing the truth or seeing things, and then you can change them or try and change them in lightness. So, anything else you want me to say? Anything else I want to say? Do you have anything else you want to say? So if you have anything you want to say, you could always leave me a comment just below. And I hope you have a nice day. I won't take any more of your time. Not that I really was, because you're choosing to watch. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Good morning to you. I hope you have a happy day. Hope you let your child run a bit more freer in all areas of life, including spirituality, including everything. And just have more fun, more hugs maybe. Lovely birds. More appreciation of sounds and nature. More appreciation of people. Less seriousness. More celebration and more rejoicing. More cherishing people and things in gratitude. No taking for granted people or things. If you take people or things for granted, I'll have to come after you and give you a slap or whatever else. So that's for real. Oh, get on your tail. But really, you know what I mean, so I don't really have to say anything else. So thanks for watching, and lots of love and peace to you. Blessings always to everybody in the world, and I'll catch you again in another video, okay? Thanks, see you again, bye. Hey guys, that's another thing, being a teacher of some kind. People think you have to be all serious about that too. I'm in a bit of a teaching position, I find myself in life, on Facebook and YouTube, get a lot of messages and stuff. But the thing is, like, am I supposed to be all serious? Like, a lot of people think that when you're in a position you have to be all serious. Be responsible, yeah, but you don't have to be all serious. You're teaching people that, like, life is serious when you behave seriously. You're teaching people, like, you have to be serious in life. When you're in a challenging situation, you have to be serious. You don't have to be serious. Like, a teacher doesn't have to be serious. A dance teacher doesn't have to be serious. A plumber doesn't have to be all like serious. A spiritual teacher doesn't have to be all serious. Actually, if you look at the spiritual teachers, like, they're often actually very joyful and jubilant. Like maybe Dalai Lama. You see Adi Ashanti laughing a fair bit. You see Eckhart Tolle making jokes. You see Mooji smiling a lot. I love Mooji. I love them all, actually, all those people. Smiles are great. You gotta love smiles. Thank God for smiles. So it's good to implement more humour in your life. I have two friends who they teach. They have a singing day. One day they decided to start singing. One of them was her name is Sharon, and the other one is Niall. Sharon started thinking, I'm a little bit like apprehensive about singing. I don't know if my voice is too good. So I think she or either Niall said, hey, let's have a singing day where we just like sing. Instead of talking, we sing to each other. I would like to go to the shops now. They'd start like singing. So they sung the whole day, and now they have a singing day for other people to help people like become more comfortable with their voice. And they also have like laughter yoga. They do laughter yoga, which is so cool. It's like yoga and laughing. It's like all about laughing and being silly and playful and childlike. The two of them laugh. I'm telling you, they laugh a lot. And Sharon is so like childlike. She always has reminded me of me. She's just great. The two of them are beautiful souls, like beautiful people. They really are, like, they're really nice. I'll try and get a link. They did an interview with Lilu. I'll put it underneath the video, okay? And I just met them 2 days ago, and another like 6 or 7 like beautiful people. I'm telling you, I had the best time at the market. When Sally wasn't there, you know. But she didn't make it. But such a high vibration. I had such an amazing time with all these like lovely people, all in around my age or a little bit older, a little bit younger, maybe 1 or 2, but just such a good time, you know. We're all like laughing, and I gave 2 of the girls a go with my rollerblades because I happened to have rollerblades on me at the time. You gotta like love the connection between lovely people and people who are open to gratitude, you know, love and gratitude and peace towards everybody. And it's just such a nice time. I had one of the best days of the year. I'd love to meet them again. We might be having a potluck soon, this week, in another friend's house. This lady who's a little bit older, in her 40s or something, but she's gorgeous too. So I was telling her about these people, and she's like, oh, we have to have a potluck going. Ring them, call them like tomorrow or the next day, and we'll arrange a potluck for Friday. So it was funny. So yeah, that's cool. Sharon, I was gonna say that she's such a child, like so cool. I really like her. She's so simple and light-hearted about stuff. And Niall is beautiful. So anyway, talk to you again soon, okay? Bye. Have a lovely day.